Hello everybody, Bonsa here. I've downloaded Firewatch and I'm going to give this a playthrough. I've heard all good things about this game, and from the pictures and the videos I've seen, the artwork and the detail in it look absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to jump straight in and just going to start playing. Campo Santo presents, in cooperation with Panic Inc. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Okay. It's in the 70s then. UC Julia. Okay. Okay. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with a well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? Or you're pretty, okay. Okay, let's try that one. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not, you're a future hangover. What? You replied, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down the waiter, and 1 week later you were Julia's boyfriend. Yeah, because that's how easy it is these days. Oh, okay. In a lift. Get into the truck, off we go. You date for over a year, she drives you absolutely nuts, it's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beer out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere, life is good. Life is always good with beer. Julie wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it to class. Bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could ever happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Shepherd. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in a park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though she's too big to bring to school... even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child and pet, all rolled into one. (1979). You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 PM, and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you had a couple of little idiots, that'd be pretty good. Okay. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that the parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Okay. Can I pick this? Oh, okay. Hold E to put on. Okay. Fire danger high. That's not good. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Learn to live with bears. Yeah, I'd rather not, thanks. It does look amazing, this game. The artwork and everything that's gone into this looks amazing. Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having fun. She's clearly been having a fun time. You fight with her when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. Yeah, let's pout. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to the tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. (1981) Julia likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You place and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secrets model. Yeah, definitely me. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Ooh. Look at that. So I'm running this off a 4K monitor. This looks absolutely amazing. Just the eye to detail, with the sun coming over the mountains and the trees, and just a shade of yellow or orange coming off it. It looks brilliant. Spacebar to climb over obstructions. Ah, that is nice. 1982. During the summer, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. Okay. There's a festival in town. It brings folks from far away places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Okay. Mayhem runs away. May, my, move, fuck, dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away, or you beat his goddamn face in. Yeah, you want to smash the shit out of him. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia has to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Okay. Julia gets offered a job in Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes backwards and forwards. 2,000 mile away commute. That's not much. You wouldn't get to see each other very much. And you know, there's got to be two bits to the story. Convince her not to take the job. I wouldn't say that, but you know, it seems a bit rough or either way. It seems like trick questions. You tell her this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job would mean you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. Yeah, that's a bit of shit response, to be fair. Julie's asked to leave Boulder on a paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that weren't important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset Alzheimer's. She's 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. This is where it starts turning depressing. This is starting to explain why he's suddenly out here by himself. Secret angel. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing's changed. Julia goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad's at the door. God, that's rough. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, you and your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between two weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. You suggest that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You were determined to take care of her by yourself. Now I can see this would be a massive thing for someone to give up. Like, obviously, if I was looking after someone and in that sort of position, I wouldn't want to just turn them over for someone else to care like that, because you obviously see things all the time with people and carers hitting patients and all that sort of stuff. Like, it'd just be a horrible situation to be in. You take care of it by yourself. Okay, back in the game again. This way. It is. The effects are absolutely beautiful in this game. So colourful. Is that a deer? Oh. Talk about dance away, mate. It's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. It would be a massive struggle, to be fair. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drink some on the deck, watch baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. So you start to drink a little bit as well. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while she's gone. You put a chair in front of the door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. See, these are two bad answers anyway. Sleeping like a rock, she could get up and do anything. Putting a chair by the door, she wakes up, she can't get out of the room, she panics, she does something stupid, or there could be a fire in the house. But a chair in front of the door is probably better than just leaving to wander around the house. You go to the same bar at the boring end of the Pearl Street. It's nice there. Every time you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything, it's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 AM a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights, which is fair enough. It's 1989. One night you were stopped at a DUI checkpoint. That's American, I'm not entirely sure what that is. You blow a .10 and taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law Susan. Wow, this is not going well for him at the minute, is it? Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state the house is in. Then they tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you will visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. I assume this is the job it is. So this is all the story as you've been leading up to this point. Let's just explain the past and why you're actually here. So this is it. Can you just imagine how sort of tranquil it would be? But I don't know if I could last a full summer. You'd start going insane by yourself. Okay, that's Zoom. It is. It's so nice. Turn on the power. Generator switch. Okay. Okay.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Oh, okay. Radio? Okay, hold left shift to activate radio. Okay.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Jump straight in there, love.
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
I've got time to reply as well. You killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mom. Nobody back home can stand you.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Oh, that was an interesting intro. I quite like that. That built that quite well. So you get the guy's past and what he's doing for his future at the same time.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Okay, that's a radio call. Okay, I'm going to leave this one here for the first episode then. I'm going to try and get the next episode up as quick as I can, but it does look like a wicked start. It looks like a really nice game, and I've got a feeling the story to it's going to be really, really good as well. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.